Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la taqrabu salata wa antum sukara. Another instruction. Oh, you who believe, don't go near prayer. And according to some mufassirin, prayer places also. This is mosque, the place for prayers. Don't go near these mosques. In what condition? It is coming later. And don't go near the prayer itself. Wa antum sukara. When you are intoxicated. Now this is the second commandment regarding the use of liquor. The first was in Surah Al-Baqarah. يَسَأَلُونَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ قُلْ فِيهِمَا اسْمٌ كَبِيرٌ وَمَنَافِعُ لِلنَّاسِ وَإِسْمُهُمَا أَكْبَرُ مِنْ نَفْعِهِمَا. There is some benefit also in this liquor, but you know the sin is greater. The evil in it is greater than the benefit that it has. Now that was the only instruction given. No final injunction that it is haram. The second comes here. When you have taken liquor and you are intoxicated, don't go near the prayer or the prayer place. Hatta ta'lamu ma taqulun. Till such time that you come to back to your senses and you know what you are saying. Maybe if you are intoxicated, you stand to pray and you are saying something else because you don't understand what you are saying. You are not in your senses. So when that, intoxication is gone and you now know what you are saying, then go to the prayer. Wala junuban. And also, when you are unclean due to the seminal discharge, whether that discharge is due to actual intercourse or any nightfall, anything else, if there is a discharge of seminal fluid, then you can't go near the salah and nor the masjid, nor the mosque. You can't enter it. You can't sit if you are in that unclean condition. Illa abiri sabilin. Except if you are traveler. If you have only to pass through the mosque, you don't want to sit here, that is permissible. You have to go from this side to that side, you can pass. In the same way, if you are a traveler and you don't find water, what to do? That is given. Hatta taghtasilu. Until that time that you can wash your whole body, ghusl. This is necessary. Wa in kuntum marda, but there are exceptions, there are concessions. But if you are ill, sick, it is dangerous to take a bath. Aw ala safarin, or you are on a travel, you are on a journey, you don't find water. Aw jaa ahadun minkum min al-ghaid, or someone from you has come after answering the call of the nature. Aw lamastumun nisa, or you have had sexual contact with your wives. Falan tajidu ma'an, and in these conditions, if you don't find water, water is not available. Fatayammamu sa'idan tayyiban. So now seek and find clean earth. Clean earth. Famsahu bi wujuhikum wa aydikum, and wipe with that earth your faces and your hands. Inna Allah kana afuwan ghafura. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forgiving and benign. Now this is the concession that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given. In place of wudu also, ablution. In place of ghusl, bath also. Both conditions. Whether the unclean condition is minor or major. Minor conditions are those in which you need wudu, ablution. Major condition is that in which you need a bath, total bath. But in both these conditions, if water is not available or you are sick, it's not advisable to take a bath, then tayammum would suffice. With clean earth, you wash or you just wipe your face and hands. Now this first part of this surah, 43 ayat, in which there was a positive discourse towards Muslims, what to do, how to organize yourself, how to reform your society, how to bring sex discipline into your society, how to bring justice, how to protect the rights of women, how to protect the rights of orphans, all these things, different aspects of social life, and so many other things also, they have been discussed here. Now a few ayat These are addressed to the former Muslim Ummah, the Ahlul Kitab, the people of the book. Alam tara ila alladhina utu nasiban min al-kitab. We can go over these ayat hastily because these things have been discussed in detail in Surah Al-Baqarah. All these things. It's a very rapid repetition. Alam tara ila alladhina utu nasiban min al-kitab. Have you not considered the case of those who were given a portion of the book? The book was complete. A portion of it was Torah. A portion of it was Injil. And now the total book has come in the form of Quran. So actually the book, a part of it was given to them. Alam tara ila allazina utu nasiban min al-kitab yashtaruna ad-dalalata. They are purchasing falsehood. Wa yuriduna an tadillu as-sabil. They are themselves purchasing falsehood for them. And they want that you should also go away and astray from the right path. हम तो डूबे हैं सनम, तुमको भी ले डूबेंगे. If we are condemned, you should also be condemned. If we are doomed, let yourself be doomed also. Wallahu a'lamu bi'adaikum. And oh Muslims, Allah very well knows your enemies. They are your enemies. They want to take you astray from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are bent upon misleading you. وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ وَلِيًّا وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ نَصِيرًا. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sufficient as a protector, is sufficient as a helper. Don't fear them. They will be doing their maximum. They will do their utmost to harm you, but they will not be able to harm you because Allah is your protector. مِنَ الَّذِينَ هَادُوا يُحَرِّفُونَ الْكَلِمَ عَنْ مَوَاضِعِهِ. From among these people who have become Jews are those who pervert words out of their context. وَيَقُولُونَ سَمِعْنَا وَعَصَيْنَا. And they say, we have listened and we have disobeyed. Actually they imitated as if they are saying سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. But they used to say سَمِعْنَا وَعَصَيْنَا. Oh Muhammad, we have listened and we just reject it. وَاسْمَعْ غَيْرَ مُسْمَعِينَ. And listen. And you may not be made to listen. غَيْرَ مُسْمَعِينَ. وَرَاعِنَا لَيَّنًا بِأَلْسِنَتِهِمْ. And they call la'ina, but they twist their tongues, you know. Ra'ina. Ra'ina means, oh our herdsman. And ra'ina means, look to us. Give us concessions. Yeah, as if we say, pardon me. Please say it again. So this is the, word, social word. But they used to twist the tongue and say ra'ina. وَطَعْنًا فِي الدِّينِ. And slandering in religion. وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ قَالُوا سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. Had they said, سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا, we have listened and we obey, we accept. وَاسْمَعْ. And had they said, listen please. Listen, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Please listen to me also. وَانْظُرْنَا. And look to us, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Regard us also. كَانَ خَيْرًا لَهُمْ. This would have been much better for them. وَلَكِنْ لَعْنَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِكُفْرِهِمْ. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has cursed them due to their unbelief, because they have denied the prophethood of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now they are the accursed ones. They have been cursed. وَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. And they are not going to believe except only a very few among them. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ. O you who were given the book, آمِنُوا بِمَا نَزَّلْنَا مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَكُمْ. Have faith, believe in what we have sent down, and which is confirming that which is with you, Torah. Min qabli an natmisa wujuhan. Before that time, that we alter your figures, we obliterate your figures. فَنَرُدَّهَا عَلَىٰ أَدْبَارِهَا. And we turn your faces towards the backs. أَوْ لَنْعَلَهُمْ. Or we curse them. كَمَا لَعَنَّا أَصْحَابَ السَّبْتِ. As we had cursed the Sabbath breakers. The whole story has come in Surah Al-Baqarah also, in brief, and it will come in Surah Al-Araf in detail. A tribe of Jews who broke the Sabbath law, and they were made into pigs and monkeys. Their figures were changed. That was the punishment that came to them. نَلْعَنَهُمْ كَمَا لَعَنَّا أَصْحَابَ السَّبْتِ وَكَانَ أَمْرُ اللَّهِ مَفْعُولًا. And the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has always been executed, and it will be executed now also. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَغْفِرُ أَن يُشْرَكَ بِهِ. Verily, Allah will never pardon if someone is associated with him. This is the biggest crime, unpardonable. وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَن يَشَاءُ. And he will forgive and pardon the lesser than that, for whomsoever he likes. It's not an open license that you can do any other sin, it will be pardoned. No, not open license. But Allah gives us the hope that all the other sins can be pardoned and forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this shirk, associating someone, declaring someone to be equal to Allah, to be partner with Allah in any respect, unpardonable. وَمَنْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ افْتَرَى إِثْمًا عَظِيمًا. And whosoever does shirk with Allah, associate partners with Allah, so he has forged a mighty sin. أَلَمْ تَرَ إِلَى الَّذِينَ يُزَكُّونَ أَنفُسَهُمْ. Have you not considered those who think they are very pure? They think we are the chosen people of the Lord. Whole of the rest of the mankind, they are Gentiles. They are like cattle. They are like animals, golems. We are human beings. Alam tara ila alladhina yuzakkuna anfusahum. Balillahu yuzakki man yasha wala yuzlamuna fatila. It is Allah who purifies whomsoever He likes. That is why we should pray to Allah. Allahumma zakki nafsi fa innaka khairu man zakkaha. Oh Allah, purify my soul. You are the best who can purify the souls of people. Allahu yuzakki man yasha. Man yasha can go both ways. Whomsoever Allah likes to purify, and whomsoever himself likes to be purified. Man yasha. Whosoever likes to be purified, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will purify his soul. He will have to do something, some labor he will have to undertake. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises He will yuzakki. Wala yuzlamuna fatila. And they will not be wronged. No injustice will be done to them. Even equal to what is fatil. There are two views. The husk round the date stone, or there is a small thread in the cleft of the date stone. Very small thing. La yuzlamuna fatila. Allah is not going to do any injustice to any person, even equal to that husk round the date stone, or equal to that small thread which is in the long cleft of the date stone. Unzur kayfa yaftaruna ala Allahi al-kadhib. Look, O Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, how they are forging lies against Allah. This is forging lies against Allah. When they said, Lan tamassana naru illa ayyama ma'duda. Fire cannot touch us except only a few days, numbered days. This is a forgery against Allah. Allah has never said so. Unzur kayfa yaftaruna ala Allahi al-kadhib wa kafa billahi isman mubina. And kafa bihi isman mubina. This is sufficient to be a very clear sin. If you are forging something and saying something, attributing it to Allah when Allah has not said so, this is the biggest sin.